What's going on, everybody? I'm Sha. This is the Dollar Tree. Shout out to all the new subscribers. Yes. So the YouTube algorithm called me over the weekend, Saturday, and I didn't answer because I didn't recognize the number, but they did leave a message. And the message said, make sure you hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification so you know when we upload a new video. All right. All right, let's go. Somebody in the comment section asked me about ZRX protocol. So in this video, we're going to do a video mostly on ZRX protocol. And then after that, we'll check in on Vechain to see what's going on with those prices as well. Give you an update on that. But let's get started on ZRX protocol. I want to start with what type of role they're trying to play as far as within the blockchain ecosphere, whether it's code or something like providing a service like basic attention. What's going on with ZRX protocol? Are they for the short term? Are they for the long term? Is it something that can be sustainable and can grow with the blockchain technology and the cryptocurrency system all together, that whole ecosystem? All right, so let's start with what I pretty much found. So I went on the internet and I started looking up. Okay, so I knew about ZRX protocol for a while now. However, I didn't know too much about what role they were trying to play. I heard their name whispered as far as dealing with code and blockchain and everything like that. So I went on and I started to see if I could find articles telling me a little bit more about what it is they're trying to accomplish outside of just the the cryptocurrency coin itself. So here are a couple articles that I'm gonna put on the screen for you guys so we can go over, and then let's move on from there. So what I'm going to be doing throughout this video, pretty much for ZRX, is building an idea of whether this is a coin that will be around for a long period of time without risk of losing large amounts of value. I've said, on multiple occasions that I've did a video about these coins that has lost, 8,000, 2,000, 15, 20,000% worth of their value from introductory price or the height of the time that it was introduced. And I want to see if ZRX is something that can be something worth trading and or holding during a bullish cycle. So let's start with the ZRX. This first ZRX article: ZRX, Kraken, and Stellar awarded board seats at top crypto lobbying association. Now we know about, well, we might not, but Kraken recently successfully received permission to do a banking charter, which is a very big deal. This is not about them. However, ZRX is now has a seat on the board of the lobbying association for cryptocurrency. I expect to see much more regulation coming down the line in favor of cryptocurrency or blockchain technology, which is a benefit. And ZRX being a part of that keeps their name as a key point, a key factor, and in cryptocurrency. So hopefully they can be at the forefront consistently, and that should help with some price stability or maybe increases in the prices here and there for trading. So let's move on to the next article. Matcha. ZRX is looking to give decentralized exchanges a makeover. After years of providing the code for decentralized exchanges, ZRX is rolling out a DEX of its own, decentralized exchange. It hopes Matcha will be as easy to use as Robinhood. Let's not hope, let's get it done. Regardless, providing the code for decentralized exchanges is a very big deal, i.e. ZRX protocol, I presume. Now, hey, if they continue to provide code that's going to be beneficial to blockchain development, that is going to add supreme value to the ZRX coin. Not only that, that will hopefully give people incentive to do this. Next article. Staking. ZRX price analysis. Staking gives ZRX a bullish use case. All right, I agree, but how effective with the staking of many other coins, how effective will this be? That is the curiosity that I have. I'm not trying to down it. I'm just saying, yes, this is a good thing. This is a bullish idea or a bullish move, but there are multiple coins that you can stake at this point. This is not anything new. Nonetheless, they play, based on the first article, they are playing a larger role in cryptocurrency than the norm. All right. Let's remember that there are over 7,000 cryptocurrencies to date, which is a lot. And I know a lot of them aren't going to go anywhere, and more than likely, unfortunately, aren't going to accomplish much, but only the strong survive in this cryptocurrency sphere. So I'm not sure about what the percentages are on their staking or how easy it is to stake the coins, but nonetheless, this gives me confidence that at least they will be around toward the end of the bull market, and let's see what they can come up with and develop throughout the bear market to give them viability for investing, for the casuals, the retail traders going into the next bull cycle. Let's move on to the next article. ZRX protocol releases new ZRX API for matching gas efficiency. Okay, so they're improving the ZRX exchange, releasing a new protocol API. All right, so that's more good news that they are not only just lobbying or on the lobbying board, they're actually catering to the improvement of cryptocurrency. This is very good, guys. So far so good for ZRX. Somebody, of course, in the comment section mentioned it, and I'm running through it, and I'm giving you my initial impressions and thoughts on ZRX as far as long-term holdings. So, all right, let's move on to the next article. Now, this is the final article, all right? So, ZRX charts, and I got to start saying that too. I get caught up in saying ZRX protocol, but ZRX. ZRX charts path toward cross-chain assets exchange and liquidity aggregation, all right? So, let me read that one more time. ZRX charts paths towards cross-chain asset exchange and liquidity aggregation. So, they are working. All right, they are putting in the work. I mean, again, if they're working on code and improvement, overall blockchains, exchanges, this is very good. This is similar, in my opinion, to like Chainlink providing Oracle solutions. Not the same, but similar in the sense of them playing an intricate role in the development and furthering blockchain into the future. All right, so hey, with that being said, I'm starting to like ZRX. However, I do not like something that happened that I will mention, as we go over the price analysis or price prediction update or whatever, my segment. Listen, this is good, but let's read through the first 2 or 3 paragraphs of this and see what we can gather from this article. I'm not going to go through the whole article. I don't want to take away from CoinDesk, so I recommend you guys after, this video, go ahead on over there and finish the video, especially if you are a ZRX holder or you looking for opportunity for investment in ZRX. In a blog post Friday, ZRX Labs product manager Theo Ganella, I don't want to mess that up, laid out the protocols for ambitious plans to direct development towards a promising, if technically tricky, horizon for permissionless exchange, seamlessly connecting the growing constellation of viable layer 1 blockchain platforms. Yes, they're looking for improvements. All right. Okay. Now I might as well say I'm sold on ZRX at this point. All right. So shout out to whoever was in the comment section and mentioned ZRX protocol. But let's continue. The Ethereum-based protocol, designed to be an interoperable toolkit for decentralized exchanges of all stripes, has seen marked success this year in connecting a network 30 plus projects building with their API. Wow. 30 plus projects building with their API. That adds to use case and that their code is effective. This is promising. However, this is good news for the bull cycle that we're currently in. All right. So will this translate to people deciding to invest in ZRX and a mass to where it will bring value and increase the price of ZRX? All right. So it's important to understand that concept and know it. That's why I said what the market decides and what the company and what you like about the product or you liking the product, 2 different things. All right. Ethereum based protocol designed to be an interoperable tool. Oh, I read that already. Throughout 2020, as decentralized finance, DeFi, boomed, so did ZRX's usage. That's very good. That might be one of the reasons why the price increased as it did over the course of the summer you know, going up. I think it was like 70, 80 cents or something like that. We'll look at the chart a little bit later. Let's continue. The protocol facilitated nearly $4 billion in trades across decentralized exchanges or DEXs and aggregators like Token Line and 1inch, and generated nearly $400,000 in protocol fees, according to ZRX Tracker. That is good, man. That is good. Oh, you can see right here in this sentence that I have at the very bottom. Likewise, ZRX's native token ZRX saw a rally of 280% from 25.9 cents to 73 cents before a 50% drop. Well, you know, a lot of the market, as we've seen on this channel, as I've gone on over the charts, have had a 50% plus drop. All right. But nonetheless, that's what crypto does. That is why I keep telling you guys, the market is different from what's overall going on with the company. Yes, it will have an effect on the market at certain points, but I think that the overall effect is in the base price, the basis of how low it will go. Like I said, I've seen coins lose 2,000% in value, 26,000% in value, because they cannot continue to grow with the rest of the market. But nonetheless, I would encourage you guys to go read the rest of this article. All right, so listen, hey, shout out to whoever brought up ZRX protocol. Keep them coming, guys. Any other coins you want me to, you know, take a peek at, I will keep an eye out, in it, ear open, and even do a little more research as far as ZRX protocol is concerned. But overall, from you know, the initial, I mean, just taking a peek at it and, you know, reading a few articles, a few videos that I've saw, I'm liking it. I'm liking what I see. All right, but let's go take a look at these charts now. Looking at the ZRX chart early on, when it was first brought up in the comment section, the first thing I thought about was, let me go check the price. So I went and I looked at the price, and it was pretty much where it is now. And then I went and I said, okay, after I checked the price, the first thing I said was, I know for a fact that 30 to 31 cents is a major support area for ZRX. And I know this because I was aware of the coin and you know, paying more attention to it back when the whole Tika Tuari's 5 coins to $5 million situation had happened, when the coin pumped ridiculously out of nowhere. Well, not clearly out of nowhere, but the coin pumped and then immediately just took a huge dump in price. Now, since then, the coin hasn't really recovered to those crazy high prices. It's gotten close. You know, it had a nice run up, you know, to over 50 cents, as you can see right here on the chart. It tried to recover or whatever, but continued to the downside. Now, on this daily, you can see that it pretty much looked like a lot of these other coins. You can see from the left, it was, you know, building up momentum, had a run up, and then after the, you know, the summer run up, has started to come back down. So let's take a look now at the 4 hour, where I drew where it looked to be a double bottom, right? So I drew in what looks to be a double bottom here on the 4 hour. And it looks like it actually tried to break out of this this double bottom, but didn't quite get there, and is, you know, trending a little bit sideways and has come down lower since. So as the price stands right now at 33 cents, I would say don't break 30 cents. That's very bearish for ZRX after this summer's run up if you break 30 cents. Yeah, so I drew the line from the little double bottom area because I just wanted you guys to see that, yes, that was a double bottom that definitely tried to break, you know, above 43 cents, and it couldn't do it. You know, a lot of these altcoins are and they have been trending down for the last month and a half, 2 months, some a little bit longer than that, depending on when they ran up over the summer. All right, now let's zoom in. Let's zoom in even more to where the price action is right now. So it came down to 31.67. As you can see, I put like two small bottoms right here to show you that it did put in a slightly higher high. So the question now is this a bearish retest, of 35 cents. You know, will it come up and try and test 35 cents and then continue lower? You know, remains to be seen. But I will tell you this. Price outlook for ZRX, I'm just going to get right to it. I don't like saying anything out of the ordinary unless, you know, I can read the chart data. All right, so you put in the low and then you put in a higher low, slightly, not a lot of volume coming in on these moves. I mean, the first move had decent volume on the 4 hour, but let's take a look at the MACD. The MACD is building bullish momentum. It was a bullish MACD cross. Let's go look at the 1 hour, shorter time frame to see what it's going to do right away. So this is the 1 hour. You've got bullish. Yeah, it crossed bullish on the 1 hour as well, but I think the momentum on it is dying out. There's no volume coming in. Let's go look. So I checked out the 8 hour and I checked out the 12 hour, and you still have the bullish cross on the MACD on the 8 hour and the 12 hour. It looks like it's about to cross bullish, but I don't think it will. Okay, now I want to show you guys something interesting. I'm going to show you the BTC pair for ZRX, just to show you that it is following the downward trend of, you know, pretty much all altcoins. Well, more popular ones had those big run-ups over the summer. So this is the BTC pair screenshot. And as you can see, I drew this line straight across one end to the other to show you that it has broken that major support. So although it is at 33 cents, it is under a major support trading range for the coin. So you might see a bearish retest of this line. I don't think it's going to get all the way up there because, like I said in the previous video talking about Uniswap, there isn't any money coming into the altcoin market right now. There is not enough money coming in to reinvigorate the market. All right. So keep that in mind. As a matter of fact, guys, you know what? As things start to progress, I will revisit ZRX and update information. But if I would have did this video around the same time I did Swipe, Algo, Chainlink, and the rest of them, I pretty much would have said the same thing. It put in a double bottom, which is bullish. Can it recover from the double bottom? It did not. You got a bearish engulfing candle on a daily, which I'll zoom in and I'll circle actually for you guys right now. And that bearish engulfing candle was pretty much the telltale sign that you were on your way down. Hey. With that being said, the Patreon will be coming, which will tell you how to make money in a downing market. Make money on coins that's going to drop in price. All right, so let's take a quick look at Vechain and see what's going on with Vechain. All right, let's start with the daily. As you can see, Vechain had a very, very delicious run up in price. Oof! I mean, one of the better performing popular coins over the course of the summer of 2020. However, it also has had a hellacious drop in price. Now, unlike a lot of these other coins, it has had a big drop in price, but it's the coin that's trying the hardest not to have an even larger drop. All right. So it has come back down, like I said before, to this first line that I drew that I'm going to zoom in on. It came down to this line here and bounced. It bounced a few times in this area, but however, it has broken to the downside. So zooming in on the 4 hour, you can see that just like ZRX, it put in a low and then a higher low after breaking lower, but not after it bounced where it put in that low. Because if you look to the left, where a lower line starts, you can see that it bounced and came back up into that range. It made the recovery to say, no, I'm not out of this yet. However, the market said, yes, you are. And it came right back down to that same level and even put in a lower low. All right. But again, since has bounced and is trying to recover. Now, what I'm looking at and what I think is happening here is a bearish retest. Hopefully that's not the case. You know, Vechain is one of the stronger, more popular coins, all right? And a lot of people talk about coins like Vechain being undervalued. I have a video coming on that. I'll discuss that toward the end of the video. But you know, Vechain is a very strong coin, and if it's any coin that I think is gives us hope or the possibility that it will recover and will not drop much lower, it's kind of Vechain. You know, Vechain, as I previously stated, with his partnerships and his involvement with the Chinese government and beyond, and Walmart and beyond, that has been announced, has been a very strong coin over the last year. But if you got in at very good prices, what is a very good price for Vechain? 7.5% of a penny and lower. If you got in under there and accumulated, and you held and was able to catch the bulk of the run up, then you sir are, I would probably call you a genius, a temporary genius. But yeah, so Vechain, I expect to realistically speaking, based on this chart and the overall sentiment in altcoin markets, I expected the bearish retest and continue lower as of the making of this video. But once I see more pattern development and whether this is a bearish retest or a recovery, I will update you on Vechain. Now, let's talk about, I already did a price prediction on Vechain as far as where it could go for the bull run. No need to reiterate that. However, I will discuss where I think it will go in the medium. So in the medium, bearish retest. And I want to see, yes, I said it, I want to see, because if you watch previous videos on this channel, you will know that I am a bear, and for very good reason, and you should be too. I want to see Vechain come back down to that 7.5% of a penny range. And if the markets remain bearish and money does not flow into altcoins over the course of the next 30 to 45 days, you might see it. And if you do see it, it's going to be very quick. It's not going to be one of those things. It's a possibility that it might not be one of those things where it goes down there and hangs out down there for a long period of time. If it does, that gives you guys a few weeks to stack them checks and invest. All right. Final thoughts on ZRX. I mean, if they're going to be working on the code and development of the blockchain technology itself, I definitely, and with staking, I definitely could see them being a very solid coin for the foreseeable future. I'm talking about past the bear market. You know, that's, you know, listen, I'm going to look into it a little bit more. I'll start following a little bit more. But like anything, the markets and the company are two separate things, which is why I stick to this statement. It's not about getting in. It's about when you get in. All right. So if you get in at good prices, you can benefit. But I also stated no coin at a certain price is a good investment going into the bear market. OK, so keep that in mind as well. That is my opinion, not financial advice. Vechain, I want to see big things out of Vechain. Upcoming videos. Listen, guys, you know, I will be doing a video talking about the markets being separate and show you examples of how the news and different things like that will have a temporary effect on the market. But overall, the sentiment controls the direction of the market. If it's a bearish sentiment, it's going to go down with a few pumps, some more than others. If it's bullish, it's going to go up more than down, regardless of negative information, some more than others. All right. So we got that video coming online. I'm also going to add a part 2 as far as good coins to invest in for the long haul, despite what I said before. You know, we're talking about post-bear market. Don't forget about the Patreon coming down the line. I'm Shy. This is TheDollarTree. Any video requests, go ahead and submit it to us on our Instagram at the.dollar.tree right here on the screen for you guys. And I will see you in the next video, which will either be later today or tomorrow. Later.